Welcome back to a new season. Some things change, some things stay the same. People keep helping Lorena Wiebes and SD Worx, at least in the first stage of the UAE Tour Women's edition. Stage 1 started in Dubai, went south, then came back up north again, finishing in Dubai Harbour, starting in Dubai Miracle Garden. Pancake Flat, wasn't too much wind or crosswind action today. Trek have got a big GC contender here in Riolini, who was the strongest on her feet last year, but the super team here is with Kopecky, Guarici, and Lorena Wiebes, the best sprinter in the world. They've got the world champion, no GC favourite. I was surprised to see Kopecky here, sort of in a lead-out role. Like, it's their pancake flat sprints. There's not really much here for her unless she's allowed to go for a flyer in one of the later stages. 16Ks to go, no breakaway. No teams really seem to go for the break too much. Happy to go for a sprint. So I want to focus on these EF Education Cannondale lids, these helmets. See, Alison Jackson's got one with the visor on. According to a GCN article, that's like magnetically attached. And then you can see the other one doesn't have the visor on. Then there's the normal road POC on the right-hand side. But these don't appear to be commercially available. So I was like, I don't know if they'd be allowed, because this team, EF Women's team, was cleaning up in Mallorca, but then the Ecoy pedals got banned at Etoile de Bessèges for the Nice team. Anyway, DSM Firmenich, I don't know if they got an office in Dubai. These fans on the side of the road were holding those banners, maybe. They got Pfeiffer Georgie here, British national champion, looking in good condition, one of the best classics riders in the world, and a good lead-out rider. But there's no Charlotte Cool here for DSM Firmenich. She was sick, so they have Rachele Barbieri, who would normally be her lead-out, I would say, the Italian 26-year-old who just came over from Live last year. She's a good sprinter in her own right. There's a crash, 13Ks to go. Claire Steels goes down from Movistar. Now, you might not know her, but she was on the Israel team, I think, last year or year before. Really, really good GC rider. I want to see how she goes on her feet. So hopefully she's not too banged up. Movistar gave her, I think, a 3-year contract at 37, because they think and I think she's got a lot more to offer in terms of GC. So she gets back to the bunch with 10Ks to go. No one has really put the hammer down. FDJ and Canyon Schramm had gone to the front, but neither of them really had a sprinter of note. And so whenever they wanted to, SD Worx Pro Time came to the front. Finally, someone tries something, which is Corinna Schrempf, the Austrian national champion from Phoenix to Koenig, tries a move. And you know what? She actually got a fair bit of leeway, and then it took a long time to bring her back, only brought back under the Flamme Rouge, and it got me thinking, the title of this video, everyone knows who Wiebes is. She's been doing this for years on various teams, DSM or SD Worx last year. Sarah Tizard ended up coming like 22nd, I think, on this stage, and they're chasing under the Flamme Rouge. Why are teams, not just here, but even in early break formation, why help SD Worx on a pancake flat stage unless you've got Charlotte Cool here who beat Wiebes? She's really the only one. Maybe Consoni, I'll give UAE a pass because she beat her in one, or came second ahead of Wiebes in third last year in one stage. But when you see the lead up from Guarici and Kopecky and Wiebes when they actually press go here, it looks like a training run. You've got Kopecky, the world champion, second wheel, a luxury last lead-out woman, and then Wiebes trying to squeeze between Georgie. I think she got Baker on her wheel, and Barbieri's just a bit behind on her right. And the other two sprint stages do not help them. You just can't beat Wiebes if she gets a lead-out like this, unless you are those other two riders I mentioned. So the other 15 teams or so, they have to try something different if they want to have a good chance of winning the stage. Because when Kopecky peels off, and you'll see it in the overhead, Wiebes just doing it easy. Dropped off at 125 meters to go with a lead out like that. There can only be one winner. She's the best sprinter in the world. You see in the overhead, she even looks to me like she was under-geared as she jumps here and then has to change gear a little bit mid-sprint, and you can just see the difference. And she also had the better lead-up. Barbieri came second. Nice result for her. Consoni squeezed in to come third. Will Wiebes go 3 for 3 in the sprints this week? Or am I underrating some of the other sprinters? I would say with the lead-out she's got, anything less than 3 from 3 for Wiebes, who's got the freshly painted nails showing them off, would be disappointing for her, especially with Kopecky having been brought here. But maybe they try Kopecky in a late flyer out of a corner. Maybe there'll be a crosswind stage where Kopecky gets to go for it in later stages. There's obviously the Hafit stage where We all want to see Riolini cook something up special. But Wiebes wins the stage ahead of Barbieri, then Consoni, Baker fourth, Maggie Coles listed a nice result, fifth, as well as Valentin Fortin. Then the new recruit from Movistar, one of the twins, Laura Ruiz Perez, then Colinelli, Kopecky, Copani rounding out the top 10. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back with Provence tomorrow, double header, as well as UAE Tour at stage 2. Until then, ciao.